Welcome back, guys. Mission accomplished. It's about 2 o'clock here on Saturday afternoon. Just finished up cleaning up my guns and stuff, and so far so good. Everything is sprayed that I wanted to spray green today. So I don't know if you can see it in here, but let's take a closer look. Okay, I did spray the gas tank in single stage. It looks okay. It's going to be under the car. It's fine. The color is darker, not because it's different, but I think because I did not seal I didn't seal over the black epoxy. I just went right over the top of it. If I would have sealed that gray like the rest of it, I think it would have been fine. And I did not add, if you can see this or not, I did not add any special effect in this, or if you look at this, which is base clear, got the sun coming in perfect through the windows in the door here. Added some effect flake. If you can see, if you're picking that up there or not, gives it just a really nice glitter. Looks flipping amazing. Got my seam sealer done. I'm happy with that. It looks like seam sealer. It's supposed to be seam sealer. It's not a big deal. Everything turned out really nice. I'm real happy with this. This is base clear over gray sealer. I did that the exact same way I did the wheels, so they'd be consistent. And as I go through this project, should I have used white sealer? Maybe. But I'm happy with the color over gray sealer. So, you know, if I do the outside of the car differently, well, it's fine. It's just the firewall and the wheels. It's not a big deal. But everything turned out really good. My bodywork areas here that I was concerned about, there was a hole there that got welded up. I'm body worked. There was a hole there, which you can kind of still see, but once the new brake booster and everything is on there, you won't see that. There was also a hole, I think there and maybe there, and that turned out really nice. I'm real happy with that. And again, it's a firewall, it's under hood. I think you only see up to maybe somewhat like in this area, because the inner splash liners kind of go in here, and then the fenders bolt up here. So this you really don't see, but it's going to be exposed for a long time, so I thought it'd make it look nice. The truck bed liner I think looks just groovy. It looks fine. And again, you know, this thing is up in the air, you know, 2 feet. Once it's down on the frame, your distributor cap is going to be probably right in here somewhere. You know, valve covers, you know. So there you go, blower motor that you will see. I did look into the vintage air kit, and it sounds like you don't actually have to butcher a real big hole in. There was something, but I think you just drill 2 big holes, and there's a block off plate. This is where the heater core would come through originally. Battery tray goes here. Let's go like this. Battery must sit right here. That, believe it or not, is a factory weld. I left it alone because it wasn't hurt nothing. But sealed everything else up. Did the little covers. Those I'll use strip caulk on so I can take off if need be. I don't know if the antenna goes through that hole or not. I'm not sure. But if you can see in there, I got some work to do anyways on the back side of the dash in the cowl area, which I'll be able to do from the inside. But I'll leave it open for light, obviously. Got that all sealed up there. Yeah, gas tank's green. Filler neck, you don't even see it. So I'm just going to spray bomb that black or undercoat it. Next step in the process, I'm going to try and get my U-joint taken care of yet today, and the drive shaft put in the chassis, and then it'll be time to shut down for the day for church and whatever for the afternoon and evening. And then next week, when I am available to do so, I'm going to look around here, have a seat here. Next week, when available, I will get the gas tank mounted and the fuel neck mounted underneath the car, or at least the tank. The neck I think I can get in after the fact. Just pushes in, and then the straps are stainless, so I didn't paint them, just for a little accent. It'll be pretty cool. And this thing's up on a lift. You know, you'll see the black, the orange, the cast aluminum, you know, the transmission pan, the white drive shaft, the green gas tank. You know, it'll be kind of cool, you know, underneath. Who knows what else I can do under there, you know. The mufflers are going to be purple. I'm going to use, I think they're called purple hornies or something like that. Whatever. So it's not about being perfect. It's just being clean, you know. The single stage stuff I wasn't impressed with. It'll work fine for this kind of stuff. I'll probably use it for like door hinges and stuff like that. I did get a little bit of a sagger in there, if you can see that on that edge. That actually gets tucked up against the bottom of the floor. You'll never see it, and even if you did, so what? Center unit goes in there where I taped off. But I mean, I guess it laid out okay, but I would never paint a complete car with that, and I don't think that's intended for that. But it looks okay. It was free. You know, I had the hardener, I had the reducer, the same reducer you put in the base actually for Sherwin-Williams, the Crossfire products. I used my Finex gun. I could probably give you a little shot of that here. We'll walk through my maze. I use the Finex. I don't even know what size tip, but I use that for everything. That's the only gun that I use for like finishing stuff. Like I have a shitty primer gun, like we all do, that I use for epoxy and surfacer and whatever else I want to shoot through with that don't matter. And I realized I screwed up when I built my jig. I did not allow for the height of the frame on the wheels. So when I roll the frame underneath, I'm going to have to take the rear wheels off and bolt the drums down and just roll it on its drums to clear that, and then jack it back up, put the wheels on, and then pull that post out of there. I'm debating on how I want to pull this body up. Typically I use an engine hoist. I don't know how much this thing weighs. It's pretty heavy, but I think 3 guys could probably just lift it up, pull the block out and set it down, and it would be fine. But I don't want anybody to get hurt, especially since it's going to be my dad, my father-in-law, and buddy Jim. So here's the other side of the tank. So it laid out pretty nice. You know, I mean, it's not really peely at all. Some of the pigment made it through the strainer, some dark pigment, which is kind of weird. There's the drain plug, which is awesome. All cars should have that. Oh yeah, there's a sagger right there. Look at that. Oh damn. Oh well, no big deal. You won't see that unless I run your ass over, so that's fine. I got the fans going here a little bit, and I'm going to just make a little room here on the bench. Get my U-joint up here. I have a combination U-joint that will convert my fast shaft to the 400 yoke, and then maybe get that in. So I'm going to start working on that. Thanks for checking in. Thanks again to any new subscribers. I'm getting pretty close to 100,000 views, I think, and I'm at about 218 for subscribers. So thanks. That's pretty outstanding. So keep watching. Be patient. Sometimes I go long spells between videos, but now that I'm getting some work done, you're going to see videos probably every other week, if not weekly. So keep watching. Thanks very much. Appreciate it. Happy Valentine's Day. See ya.